everyone, I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in because this is an experiment. This is going to be my reaction to the My Hero Academia Season 7 trailer that came out about a month ago. I just want to start off by saying I'm sorry for not getting stuff out in the time that I thought I would. For about a year now, my laptop has been giving me trouble and I've been switching back between like borrowed laptops and old laptops that people haven't been using. Today, a new laptop should arrive, and I'll be able to hold all of my content on one very accessible drive and be able to edit and post in a timely manner. I also got a new camera, so I can stop using my phone. This will probably be like one of the last videos you'll see of me using my phone to film. I got a camera, and hopefully that camera will do well. I don't know what to say. So yeah, I think right now we've got a trailer about 1 minute and 46 long. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to make some guesses. There are, like, I'm very excited for this. And I heard it's going to be coming out in May 4th. In May 4th. On the 4th of May, 2024. That's closer than I thought. It's a long enough time away that I think I'll be able to get a dent in on the Fruits Basket reactions, and you will definitely see the Attack on Titan finale reaction if you guys still want that before May 4th. I'm gonna try my hardest to get it done. So that's 2 minutes of me talking about myself. Let's get into the trailer and I'll see if I can figure anything out. Okay, whoa! Okay, there aren't any subtitles for this. Wow, everyone looks different. Oh my god. I want to know what people are saying. Is there... Oh, that could be something. Dobby! Toga. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're getting backstory? What? Okay. Was that Kurogiri? What is happening? Oh yeah, and this woman. Okay. So yeah, there's a whole lot of like new costume upgrades, which is cool. I'm not complaining about that. What? Okay, let's go through this again. Let's just like look at specific shots that I have seen. What I'm seeing here is a lot of hero upgrade, like a lot of suit upgrades. And Uraraka is wearing her hair back. Now, it doesn't tell so much to somebody who's just watching it. She's wearing a shirt here over her uniform. Ida is, I don't know what he's wearing. From the way that these guys are dressed, I'm guessing that there's some sort of incognito thing happening, like they might need to go undercover. Maybe that's just his suit without the armor. But if we're seeing armor upgrades and like specifically Ochako with her hair up, to me that signifies a definite shift. I'm not saying that the first 6 seasons have been a tutorial, because it stopped being a tutorial a long time ago. Now we're stepping up. Now we're stepping into high gear. I don't think I can call them students anymore, you know, even though they are. Even though, like, how old are they? Is this still freshman year? Because if it is, this is one very long freshman year. And very traumatic freshman year. I would probably assume that they're seventh years. Yes, they're second years at this point. Although I love Sue just wearing slippers in the back there. So maybe this is just them casually, but like at the same time, there's something about a girl who has had her hair in the same style for 6 seasons, suddenly wearing it in a different style, that makes me think, okay, like something's up. We're in the end game or whatever. Momo's hair is down and like Jiro's not wearing her jacket. I do think that they caught them in just a casual setting. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm looking at it a bit more. Yeah, even Kirishima's hair is down. So then we've got this shot. I don't know, like All For One in his All For One mask, meaning that of course there will be 2 All For Ones on the battlefield in the form of Shigaraki and All For One himself. Lovely. I still don't like any part of that. At this point, I am fully on the side of Shigaraki needs to be saved. I'm not saying that he needs to do a complete 180 and become a hero, because I think we've fallen off of that a long time ago. Shigaraki needs to get out of this situation, and I think Deku's going to do it. And I'll explain how I know that in a sec, because I saw another shot that matches up with this. Yeah, here. Okay, so this shot. This is a beautiful shot. This is like probably my favorite shot of just young Tenko Shimura being wrapped up in all of these hands. At this point, it doesn't look like he wants them to be there. He looks constrained. He looks like he's being held in place. This makes me think that One for All and All for One, just like in the previous battle, are going to connect. They are going to enter this weird world where the past lives of One for All are going to fight with All for One, and we're going to see this happen. We're going to see Shigaraki reduced to like the child he once was, and he's being held back by All for One and all of the quirks or all of the might of All for One. Tenko still looks kind of evil. Like I'm not going to knock that, but he looks angry, and to me he looks scared. I don't think that these hands are supporting him. I mean, there's one over his head and there's one over his mouth. I mean, I remember the one over his face was specifically his dad's hand, but the way that they are just makes me think Deku's gonna see him like this and he's gonna want to save him. Spinner and Toga gearing up. Toga was left in a bad place because of Twice's death. Spinner has started to step up. I mean, Mr. Compress is out. Dabi is probably off doing his own stuff. And Twice is dead. So the League of Villains, or at least Shigaraki's little main group of the League of Villains, is kind of splintering. And I feel like it's Spinner's time. Like, he's going to step up and he's going to do something, because I think out of all of them, he is the one who most believes in Shigaraki. He's very much a Stain fanboy, but I feel like the moment Spinner senses that something is not right with Shigaraki, that's not Shigaraki, he's going to take action, and it might be against All for One. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. So let's keep going. Here we have what looks like a shot of somebody running away and Bakugo watching that person run away. Now, if you look closely, I can't tell who that's supposed to be, only that they are blonde. They're wearing like a white shirt and maybe black pants. I mean, honestly, from this angle, it kind of looks like Gwen from Into the Spider-Verse, but I know that that's not who it is. Oh, I think it's Toga. Okay, from the way she's skipping, it looks like Toga. And Bakugo's just watching. Oh wait, no, that's Dabi. That's Dabi, that's not Bakugo. The light makes him look very blonde, but I can see his hand, and his hand is burnt. It's Dabi, never mind. Yeah, and then here's this shot of Dabi just looking worse for wear, more worse for wear than ever. He looks wrecked, but he's got the fire, and obviously he's gonna try to go after, like, there's going to be this moment where Todoroki and Endeavor face down Dabi, and I cannot wait to see that moment, and I feel like it will be the culmination of the Todoroki family arc and just Todoroki in general, not just Todoroki stepping into the spotlight as Endeavor's heir, which, I mean, let's be honest, at this point, whether Endeavor wants him to or not, that is basically what he's doing. He's succeeding the Todoroki family, but he's doing it, he is his own motivation and inspiration. So while Endeavor has probably given up on the whole heir thing now, Todoroki is embracing it, I think, or will embrace it. So there's that. I'm still keeping an eye out for like the one spoiler I know, and I'm not seeing any of it, not yet. I'm just not gonna say anything. We got Toga looking good, like Toga just like with her blood and with her cheeks all blushed. I don't know what anybody is saying. So I wonder if maybe if Dabi did something to make her feel better or something, because it looked like that shot was the same as the one of her just skipping off, and I don't know. Here we got some comic books, and I'm guessing these are the comic books that, yep, okay, so One for All Prime read and All for One never did, and it's gonna, like, there's gonna be backstory here. I guess it's just gonna show the dynamic between the brothers, which I look forward to. And a whole bunch of like what was this? There was like something over his mouth, like another hand maybe, and now Shigaraki's going through his backstory. Like, we've got one shot of All Might looking like his old self, which I wonder what that's gonna be about. Maybe it's a flashback, probably a flashback. A lot of training. Whoa, okay, so here we've got Todoroki doing something with his ice and something with his fire. It looks like he might be he's using them at the same time, but the fire, that doesn't look like ice. That doesn't look like ice, and I think, oh my gosh, okay, so I think I might know what this is referencing. This is not like a big spoiler, I don't think, but I remember seeing one picture from the manga that might be this, but I'm not sure. I'm guessing that Todoroki's working on a new move, is basically all I'm gonna say there. That doesn't look like his ice, but it definitely looks like something is happening. He's definitely combining both sides. I can't wait to see how that turns out. Yeah, lots of training. Okay, so this shot here, well, okay, Shigaraki, you have fabulous hair. We've got the two holes. I imagine that's where the black ribbons come out. We've got this weird warp gate, which makes me think that Kurogiri is not going to be a part of this anymore. Like, Kurogiri has been taken in for questioning, so I don't think we're ever going to see Kurogiri again. The reason why I bring up Kurogiri, though, is because All For One's got this little vest here. I don't know what's happening. For some reason, this made me think of Kurogiri, even though it's not Kurogiri's quirk. I love his new mask, though. He looks menacing. And then Shigaraki, we've got, yeah, Toga coming through this weird smoky warp gate. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's, wow. That's a little scary, but I think it's self-explanatory. Yeah, I mean, they're both fighting for control. They're merging into one. Again, Deku needs to save Shigaraki and get him out of this mess. Lots of pro heroes. Oh, Aizawa! Aizawa with the one red eye. So he's not essentially quirkless. This is great. Okay, so he can still use his quirk even though he lost his eye. And it looks like he's going to be back in the fight too. So is he gonna get like a fake leg? Is he gonna be like, what is like Terminator or something? I don't know. That excites me. We've got Shigaraki with his hero cape, flying above the clouds. I imagine this is where he's gonna meet the American hero. Yep, there she is. I don't think she can fly either. I have looked up her name. Her name is Star and Stripe. I don't know what her quirk is, and I don't want to know. Not much of the spoiler, which is fine. Again, Ochako is wearing her hair in a weird way. I don't know why that stuck with me more than the rest of this trailer, but to me it definitely means that, like, they're stepping into something else. They are growing up faster than they should, or something like that. So, yeah, I think that's all I've got because that's all I've noticed. Be sure to like and subscribe. You don't have to. Despite my recent hiatus, I am trying to make this a source of income for me, so it would be super, super cool if you did like and subscribe. Comment below, tell me your theories, tell me your analyses. Now that I have like an actual working computer, I'm going to try to put a little bit more effort into this, but I mean, this has also just been because of life stuff. I have 2 jobs. One of them takes up almost all of my time anyway, so just thank you for sticking around, those of you who did. It might take me a while to start running again, but thank you for sticking around anyway, and thank you all so much for staying, and have a nice day.